As Ketchum became the world champion, he defeated champions, he defeated legendary level trainers, and he proved that he belonged among the strongest trainers in the Pokemon world. But what if Ash had access to the absolute strongest Dragon, Ghost, Flying, and Ice type Pokemons ever? I'm talking about Mega Evolutions, Gigantamax forms, Pseudo Legendaries, Mythicals, and some of the most powerful legendary Pokemons in the existence. Today we are building 4 elemental dream teams for Ash Ketchum, and trust me, the legendary Pokemons waiting at the end of these teams are absolutely insane. Let's begin with the most feared type in the Pokemon history, Ash's Ultimate Dragon Team. The first member of this team is Gible. At first glance, Gible might seem playful and clumsy, but hidden inside this tiny dragon is the potential to become one of the strongest dragon Pokemon ever. The second member is Salamence, a Pokemon known for its incredible speed, devastating power, and relentless aggression in battle. The third member is Duraludon, a towering steel and dragon type capable of overwhelming opponents with powerful range attacks. For the fourth slot, Ash chooses Dragapult, one of the fastest pseudo-legendary Pokemons ever created. A Pokemon capable of striking before opponents even realized what happened. The fifth member is Hydreigon, a terrifying 3-headed dragon whose destructive power is spread throughout the Pokemon world. And finally, the king of the skies, Rayquaza, one of the strongest dragon-type legendary Pokemon ever created. A Pokemon powerful enough to stop conflicts between Kyogre and Groudon. But now comes the evolution reveal. Gible evolves into Gabite and eventually into Garchomp, a pseudo-legendary monster whose speed and power made it one of the most dominant dragon types in the Pokemon history. Now, for the special transformations, the Mega Evolution of the team is Salamence. Mega Salamence gains overwhelming offensive power and become even more dangerous in battle. And the Gigantamax Pokemon is Duraludon. Gigantamax Duraludon transforms into a massive skyscraper like a giant capable of unleashing devastating G-Max depletion attacks. With Garchomp, Mega Salamence, Gigantamax Duraludon, Dragapult, Hydreigon, and Rayquaza, Ash's Ultimate Dragon Team completes. Ash's Ultimate Ghost Team, a team built around mystery, strategy, and overwhelming supernatural power. Leading the team is Litwick, a small candle Pokemon that may look harmless at first glance, but hidden within its tiny flame lies the potential to become one of the most powerful ghost types ever discovered. The second member is Banette, a haunted doll Pokemon fueled by powerful emotions and an unbreakable desire to battle. The third member is Gengar, one of the most iconic ghost Pokemon in the entire franchise, a master of shadows, tricks, and devastating special attacks. The fourth member is Anihilep, a Pokemon whose endless fighting spirit transformed it into one of the most dangerous ghost-type Pokemon in modern era. The fifth member is Marshadow, a mythical Pokemon capable of hiding within shadows and copying the strength of its opponent. And finally, Lunala, the legendary Pokemon of the Moon, a ghost-type legendary whose power can open ultra wormholes across the dimensions. But now comes the evolution reveal. Litwick evolves into Lampent and eventually into Chandelure, a ghost and fire-type powerhouse possessing one of the highest special attack stats of any non-legendary ghost Pokemon. Now for the special transformations, the Mega Evolution of the team is Banette. Mega Banette gains the incredible Prankster ability, allowing it to disrupt opponents before they can even react. And the Gigantamax Pokemon is Gengar. Gigantamax Gengar becomes a colossal nightmare capable of trapping opponents inside its terrifying shadow world. With Chandelure, Mega Banette, Gigantamax Gengar, Anihilep, Marshadow, and Lunala, Ash's Ultimate Ghost Team is complete. Ash's Ultimate Flying Team. Now it's time for the rulers of the sky. Leading the team is Rookidee, small, fearless, and determined. A Pokemon that never backs down from a challenge and possesses the potential to become one of the strongest flying types of its generation. The second member is Pidgeot, one of Ash's very first Pokemon and one of his most loyal companions throughout his journey. The third member is Charizard, a Pokemon that needs no introduction. From disobeying Ash in its early days to becoming one of his most powerful battlers, Charizard has earned a place among the Pokemon legends. The fourth member is Dragonite, a pseudo-legendary Pokemon famous for its incredible power, speed, and versatility. Despite its friendly appearance, Dragonite is capable of overwhelming even elite opponents. The fifth member is Tornadus, in its Therian form, a legendary Pokemon known as one of its true masters of the sky. And finally, Yveltal, the legendary destruction Pokemon, a massive flying type legendary whose power is feared throughout the Pokemon world. With a single spread of its wing, Yveltal can absorb life energy from everything around it. But now comes the evolution reveal. Rookidee evolves into Corvisquire, and eventually into Kovic Knight, a heavily armored flying type powerhouse that dominate the skies with unmatched durability and strength. Now for special transformations, the Mega Evolution of the team is Pidgeot. Mega Pidgeot gains incredible speed, enhanced aerial mobility, and no guard ability, allowing its attack to strike with perfect accuracy. And the Gigantamax Pokemon is Charizard. Gigantamax Charizard transforms into a colossal inferno. Its blazing wings and G-Max Wildfire can engulf entire battlefields into flame, continuously damaging anything trapped within its fiery storm. With Kovic Knight, Mega Pidgeot, Gigantamax Charizard, Dragonite, Tornadus Therian form, and Yveltal, Ash's ultimate flying team is complete. Ash's ultimate ice team. A team built around overwhelming power and devastating offensive pressure. The first member is Spheal, cute on the outside but carrying the potential to become a frozen powerhouse. The second member is Abumsnow, a Pokemon capable of summoning hailstorms and controlling the battlefield. The third member is Lapras, one of the most beloved Pokemon ever and powerful Ice-type warrior. The fourth member is Weavile, a fast and ruthless hunter capable of striking before the opponent can react. The fifth member is Chien-Pao, a legendary beast whose very presence weakens the defenses of its enemies. And finally, Articuno, a Pokemon whose appearance can freeze the entire landscapes. Now for the evolution reveal, Spheal evolves into Celio, and finally Volrend, a massive ice tank capable of enduring incredible punishment. The Mega Evolution of the team is Abumsnow. Mega Abumsnow becomes an unstoppable force of nature capable of dominating icy battlefield. And the Gigantamax Pokemon is Lapras. Gigantamax Lapras creates an enormous ocean of ice and launches devastating attacks from long range. With Volrend, Mega Abumsnow, Gigantamax Lapras, Weavile, Chien-Pao, and Articuno, Ash's ultimate ice team completes. But now I want to hear from you. Which of these teams would you choose? The Unstoppable Dragon team, the Mysterious Ghost team, the Rulers of the Sky, the Flying team, or the Frozen Warriors of the Ice team? Let me know your favorite team down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications so you never miss another Pokemon video. We are getting closer and closer to building the ultimate Pokemon teams for every type. So stay tuned, thanks for watching, and I'll meet you in the next video. Until then, peace out.